guys, it's Lee. I'm out here playing with the wheel horse a little bit. So from the last video, I did get a key switch put on, and I had one of my buddies come over here and help me do it. Did all that off camera, but it's got an ignition switch now. It charges the battery, it turns it on, turns it off. I'm not going to show it to you right now, but let me tell you what my latest thing I'm working on is right here behind me. So what I want to do, right there it is. So a lot of you guys said you thought this was a Cat 0 hitch, and I don't doubt that it is. It's a category 1 pin. Okay, this is what came on my carry-all. So obviously, you know, I took it off, but right there it was. Well, so the pins, I know it's category 0. It won't fit, right? You know, it's just not going to fit in there. It's too big. So this will go to, it seems like it's got more of a bend to it to me, but that's 21 as well now. But it will stretch out enough to do this. So I got another set of arms that'll fit a category 1, but I'm not going to put them on there. But what I'm going to do is change the pins out to category 0 to fit that. So let me show you what I'm going to do. So this is what I'm going to do. Of course, off my implement, category 1, we know that's not going to work. So I got these category 0 pins. Obviously, the threaded part of the bolt or the pin is a lot smaller. So what I'm hoping to do is use that spacer, which is a 5/8. If I can get it to focus here. Come on. Well, I can't get it to focus, but it says 5/8. Here it is, 7/8 by, that's a 1/2 inch. So if I can get that crammed into the hole, which it seems like it would work, then what I'll do is cut this in half with my grinder, cutting wheel, and just use that as 2 different ones to go inside to make that snug. All right, so let me see what I can do. So can you see it? I just placed it in there. It's not going in all the way, and I could shave it down or open that hole up a little bit, but I think it's in there about halfway. So what I might do is just put the pin in, and once I tighten it down, it's probably going to stay in place. So we'll see how that goes. Just got that hand tightened, so I'm going to crank down on it with my impact. But yeah, I'm going to set the pins on the inside so the arms don't have to stretch out so wide. I did that on another one somewhere, and it worked out just fine. So let's see if we can get that. See, that's going to work out good. That's tight. It ain't going anywhere. So I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, yes, I wish the spacer went all the way in, but I don't think it needs to. There's no movement there. All right, we got category 0 pins in. Something else for you to know, this is a category 1 top link, and at a different video, down here at the bottom, right there, I grinded that down because it would not fit in a category 0 implement tractor. So when I ground that part down, it would. Now the top part I left alone because it didn't need to be. So you see right there, that lip's still on it right here on that top end, but down here I ground it off. I did that in a different, ground that off in a different video so it'd fit on my tractor. So I think now it's gonna work. I mean, those are stable. Now, I don't know if that's the proper way of doing this. Somebody, give me some pointers if there's an actual sleeve that would work on that. So there's a sleeve. You couldn't see it in the video, but it's on this side. And it's just in there enough. It's about halfway in on both sides. And the bottom line is I just didn't want those pins wiggling. The way this is set up, I had to go almost to the high setting to pick that up. So I'm gonna make adjustments to this so it'll go up even higher. All right, well there it is. And so if you look down here, I know you can't tell, but it's maybe 2, maybe 3 inches off the ground. That's as high as those arms will go back here. And I could do the top link a little bit tighter and kick it up a little bit. But so I guess that's part of the problem of mixing up worlds of category 0 and category 1, because a category 1 tractor obviously would be taller and it'd be lifted up higher. So I'm not going to do it for a while. I drove it around the yard and it was doing pretty well and not dragging. But probably what I'm going to do, and here's how the pins worked out, which I think the pins worked out just fine. I might end up making another bracket about right here, just right down here, about 3 inches below that one, I think would be sufficient. And I could just make my own bracket and bolt it on there since I don't have a welder, and do that. So that way, if it's 3 inches lower where the pins are, then it would lift up 3 inches higher. And because I got these adjusted, the arms adjusted as high as they'll go. So that's my carry-all. So I'm pretty happy about everything though. At least I got that part figured out. And I think this gas tank has a little leak in it, so that's going to be a video coming up sometime. Is I'll take that gas tank off, and there's the gas tank, and put some of that Pour 15 in it, clean it up real well. I've done that before on a Sears Suburban. But man, it starts easy, runs good, idles good, everything about it's good. And this is just a common problem. See, this is also category 0. When I had that carry-all on the back of this, it was the same thing. It was just a few inches off the ground, which it never bothered me on this. It might have been a little bit taller, but that's a pretty good machine too. So that's category 0 implement right there. But I've had that carry-all on this before, so. But I guess that's all for today. That's all I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna drive this around, have fun with it. And then some other day, I'll take that carry-all off, and drill me some holes and work on some brackets and all that. I mean, I got a guy that welds. I might just take it up to him and let him weld it on there. I don't know. But anyway, at least I got it figured out to a point. And so that's it for today. All right, I'm out.